Number 4, there's a family who bought a house 12 years ago for this much money. So that's your initial amount. And the time that they are giving you is 12. And the house is now $167,000. So that's the final amount. So as you can see, it's increasing in value. And again, they were generous and they gave you the equation. Now you have to find the rate. So basically, you need to find R. And we're going to talk more about what they mean by one decimal place. So let's go ahead and use the equation, plug in the values, and see how we can find R. Now 167,000 equals 95,000. And then 1 plus R, which I don't know, and 12. Now to solve something like this, if R is inside the parentheses, you have to isolate the R. So you can start by dividing both sides by 95,000. Now if you try to divide 167 by 95,000, you're going to have a non-ending decimal. I always encourage you guys to leave the rounding or the estimation to the last step. So what you can do though is you can cancel out the 3 zeros from both and you can leave 167 over 95. Now let me show you what I mean. If you try to divide 167 divided by 95, you're going to get a non-ending decimal, and this is not something I encourage you to use. So leave the dividing then to the last step, okay? I don't want you to estimate from the beginning. Now is equal to 1 plus R to the power 12. Now again, I need to reach out to the 4, but I need to get rid of the power. Remember, to get rid of the 12 power, you have to root both sides and with index 12, because if the radical has an index 12 and there's a power of 12, what happens? The radical and the power cancel out. So there you go, R is almost by itself now. So you need to square root or 12th root 167 over 95. Again, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to use the calculator at the end. Now I need to find R, so I need to subtract 1 from both sides. So R is whatever this is. Now if you want, you can keep the thousands in there, but you can also cancel them out. It's up to you. Now to get to the 12th root, you press 12, then you go to math, and that's number 5. So there you go, 12th root of, let's put alpha y equals to create the fraction, 167 over 95. Now you need to move over, again over, so the minus 1 would be outside the radical, and that's going to be your answer. So the rate is going to be, I'm going to take as many numbers as I can, 0.0481, let's say. Now remember, the R is a percent. So what you need to do is you need to take the decimal and move it twice to the right. So then my R is going to be 4.81. But they wanted me to give them the rate in 1 decimal place. So they only want 1 number after the decimal. So I need to scratch that. So my R is going to be 4.8%. So this number that you just found, remember, you will always find it in a decimal form. To change it to a percent, you have to move the decimal twice to the right. And that's number 4.